Good day. Today we will be discussing intercepts of rational function. Let's have the first example. F of x equals 4x minus 4 all over x plus 2. To get the x-intercept, we simply replace y by 0. So that will be 0 equals 4x minus 4 all over your x plus 2. Then we multiply both sides by x plus 2, so that will be equal to 0 equals 4x minus 4, or simply cross multiply your numerator against the denominator of the other side of the equations. So that will be now 4x minus 4 equals 0. So that will be equal to 4x is equal to your positive 4, solving for x, so we divide both sides by 4, so we will have here now x equals 1. So we have there now our x-intercepts. And to get for the y-intercept, so getting the y-intercept, this time we replace x by 0. So that will be now y-intercept will be equal to 4 times 0 minus 4 all over 0 rather plus your 2. So y now is equal to negative 4 over 2. So y now is equal to negative 2. This would be our y-intercepts. Notice that the y-intercepts is simply the ratio of your constant. So meaning, getting the y-intercepts, simply get the ratio of your constant in that given rational function. Okay, so the second example is f of x equals x squared minus 3x minus 4 all over 2x squared plus your 4x. So getting the x-intercept, so y now equals 0. So we will have here 0 is equal to your x squared minus your 3x minus your 4 all over your 2x squared plus your 4x. So cross multiply. So we will have here now 0 equals x squared minus 3x minus 4. So let us rewrite this one. X squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. Solving for this given quadratic equation, so we use the factoring. So that will be now x minus 4 times x plus 1 equals 0. So we have here now x minus 4 equals 0 and x plus 1 equals 0. X minus 4 equals 0, therefore x now equals positive 4. That is our x-intercept. And another x-intercept is x equals negative 1. Next, solving for the y-intercept, so we will have now x equals 0. So that will be y is equal to, so we will have 0 squared minus 3 times your 0 minus 4 all over 2 times 0 squared plus your 4 times your 0. So this would be equal to 0 squared 0, 3 times 0. So this one is minus 4. And we will have 2 times 0 squared 0, 4. So this will be equal to 0. So we have here undefined. So it means that we have no y-intercept. So there is none. So there is no y-intercept in our given rational function. Okay, we have our third example. So it's better to identify if there is a restriction in a given rational equation. So let us factor this one. So we will have x minus 3 times your x plus your 2 all over your x times x minus 3. Now note this one, value of x is should, should not be equal to positive 3. So that's our restriction. Okay, so an x of course will not be equal to 0. That's our restriction. So in this case we can cancel this one, so there's a hole. Okay, we will cancel this one, so that would be f of x now equals x plus 2 all over your x. So getting the x-intercept, so y now equals 0. So we have 0 equals x plus 2 all over your x. We cross multiply this one. So we will have now 0 equals x plus 2, or that is simply x equals negative 2. So our restriction is that x is not equal to positive 3. So we will have here now our x-intercept. Solving for your y-intercept, so y-intercept would be equal to what? So that is when x equals 0. So we will have here now your y, and we will have x plus 2. So 0 plus 2 over your 0. So this means that we will have 2 over 0. So the y-intercept does not exist, or there is no y-intercept in this given rational equation. Okay, our next example is f of x equals 5 over x plus 7. So let us get first the x-intercept. So y equals 0. So we will have now 0 equals 5 over your x plus 7. So cross multiply. So that will be 0 equals 5. Take note, 0 equals 5 is not true. This one is not possible. So this means that the x-intercept, your x-intercept ay none. So meaning there is no x-intercept. And to get the y-intercept, so y-intercept, you need to equate x equals 0. But in this case, as what I had mentioned in my previous discussion, that the y-intercept is simply the ratio of your constants. So y now will be equal to, so the y-intercept is equal to your 5 over 7. So that will be your x-intercept and your y-intercept. Next example, f of x equals 4x minus 20 all over 7. Solving for your x-intercept, so y now equals 0. So we have 0 now equals 4x minus 20 all over your 7, cross multiply. So that will be 0 equals 4x minus 20. And let us write this one. 4x minus 20 equals your 0. Solving for x, so that will be now 4x is equal to your positive 20. And of course, divide both sides by 4. So x now equals 5. So this will be your x-intercept. Solving for your y-intercept, and that is when x equals 0. In this case, we have your constant terms, so simply get the ratio of that one. So y now, or the y-intercept, is simply negative 20 over 7. Okay, so that is for our x and y intercepts. So I hope you were able to learn something. So please click and do not forget to subscribe in our channel.